Testing day, testing day, testing day. 3-hour run right now. Testing out some fuel stuff. Hitting my aid station about halfway through, testing out some solid food. Trying to figure out what solid food I want to eat when I do take that time and take and make those breaks. Today's choice, a quesadilla. Welcome to, I don't know, I go back and forth on whether or not this is an episode, if this is just a video, whatever, but it's a video. Welcome to the video. See, I just got done with my long run for the week. This is 3 hours. As I kind of already alluded to, with these long runs, I'm really just doing a lot of testing on different things, shoes, nutrition, timing, all the things. This wobbly table that just keeps moving on me, so I do apologize at a very, very low degree. It's not to nobody, but I apologize at a very low degree. Yeah, so here's how training has changed. We're gonna keep this one short and sweet, but so got done with Broken Arrow being a sky race being all climbing, all climbing, all descending. And now my 50K for Badger State, the next race I've got is completely flat, actually. There is just over 1,000 feet of elevation change in 30 some odd miles. So yeah, also, I think the only real big trail running thing, other than these hats now, this is just who I am. I can't even explain to you why, but I always wondered why the Coca-Cola thing also. I mean, just said dude. So, had to take that one, right? This is the most trail runnery thing about me now. Is the post-run Coca-Cola just hits. Yep. Okay, so training changes. So like I said, we're going from a very different racing style, very different distance. And so here's really what's changed. So going into Broken Arrow, I was strength training 4 times a week, 2 lower, 2 upper, alternating. I was doing an easy run on Monday. I was doing something aerobic 6 days a week, and that hasn't changed, but how we're balancing it has. So I was doing an easy run on Monday. Tuesday was a bike. Thursday was speed-ish. Wednesday was my one rest day. Thursday would be like a speed, hill, shorter type stuff, bursts, work. Friday would be another bike. Saturday I would go for like my longer trail run, and trying to find as much climbing as possible. And then Sunday I would be in the gym on the Stairmaster and the treadmill at big inclines for long durations and just focusing on being steady. So we have a completely flat race. This changes a lot. So we are changing up the daily schedule a little bit. Monday is now going to be my rest day because of what we're doing on the weekend. But now Tuesday is going to be my base run. That really hasn't changed. Wednesday is going to be a bike. Thursday is going to be a speed run. And now the speed runs are a lot different now. Instead of being like 30-second burst or 1 minute hill run on the tread, now we're like, this past week was 5 minute big effort, 3 minute easy for 5 rounds. Love to bring 5x5 into endurance, right? If you're a strength person, you get what I just said. And if you're not, you're like, what does that mean? And it doesn't super matter. So Friday being a bike, and then we're stacking Saturday, Sunday is 2 long runs back to back. So this week, due to some logistics is why it got changed up. It's Sunday right now. This run was originally going to be Saturday. It's going to be my longest run Saturday, a longish run, but shorter on Sunday. And so yesterday, but it's all time-based still. So I'm really lucky to have this little trail about 40 minutes from my house. The irony is I'm driving 40 minutes to run something completely flat, but it's the same type of trail that Badger State's gonna be. So what's coming next is essentially what I'm running on now, which is a really big advantage because for trail running, I'm gonna have a hard time staying here and being able to train on what I'm gonna be working on. So we're gonna take advantage. And so yesterday was an hour and a half, and today was 3 hours. Both those numbers are getting bumped. I'm assuming they're gonna get bumped again. And so that's really the big difference is now we're doing a lot of flat running, it's just different. And so like my body's having to adapt differently. I'm gonna go down to 3 strength training days a week. I'm just gonna go upper, lower, upper. Depending on how I'm feeling with that, that second upper may turn into like a upper / total body where maybe I'll be doing some sled work and stuff like that. Is a good potential scenario that may happen there. But yeah, so I'm only strength training 3 times a week because of just big increase of like, in the last 3 days, I've run 30 miles. 15 of those today, 8 and 6, I think those are the numbers. Not this week, but I'll probably just start doing like Strava pop-ups. I'm just doing it like that coming up. But so yeah, that's what we've got going on. That is the difference in how we're training right now is just a lot of just really flat running is different than training for aggressive hills. It's a different kind of intensity. It's a different kind of demand. Like my hip flexors are definitely feeling this more. But one thing I will say is this week some things are starting to click. And the longer speed efforts, I think, are part of that. Simply just logging the miles is another big part of that. And yeah, while the Badger State is very much just a training run, it's another test of nutrition and all that for nutrition and execution for Grindstone. I know that I'm finding some good things and I'm finding some different brands of motivation that I'm excited about. So I'm gonna knock this burger down. I'm gonna finish that Coke up. I'm gonna drive home, do other things, such as put this video together. But that's all we're doing this week. These are the adjustments. And next week, we're gonna get a little bit more in depth on the running nutrition side of things, both as it pertains to why it's important for the amputee, but also just what I'm trying out. So that's what we're gonna get into. Next video will be really simple. We're just gonna knock out what we're doing with the nutrition stuff, because with a really flat trail, it's a great opportunity to practice these strategies. There's a lot less distractions, which is easier and harder at the same time. So, yes, cheers.